So the most important thing in FPS games, and precisely the competitive ones like Valorant, Call of Duty and Counter-Strike, is not the reaction time. Not how fast you can move the cursor or the mouse, and definitely not your ping. Alright, maybe not. Maybe you should probably invest in a good internet connection before playing competitive games. But the most important element is having a low mouse sensitivity and how comfortable you feel playing with your current configuration. It's a vital element yet often overlooked. You probably watch your favorite YouTuber or streamer playing with very high sensitivity and still manages to get a lot of frags, and you probably think to yourself that you can just replicate their settings and you will be one of the best players in the world. I mean, I'm not trying to discourage you here from doing so, but more often than not you will see bad results. At first it will feel so good, fast, responsive, because our bodies adapt really fast, but after a while you will notice a decrease in aiming capabilities. So no, that's not a good approach. The good approach is to lower your sensitivity and start increasing slowly until you're comfortable. So let's start with precision aiming. Low mouse sensitivity affords players greater precision when aiming. DPI, or dots per inch, calculates the cursor movement on the screen against the physical movement of your mouse. When you start lowering that, you will notice how comfortable you can do aim corrections if the target is far away from you. Games like Apex Legends and Valorant, where the sniper class requires a lot of fine-tuning for long-range shots, it is necessary to adjust this setting carefully. Now imagine this scenario: you are so happy to try out the new high sensitivity you just copied from your favorite streamer or YouTuber. You hit play, enter a game and move your cursor to see how it looks and feels. It feels so fast, so responsive. Now you see an enemy in the distance and you are so confident you will hit the target. You aim and fire and boom, you just hit the tree next to him. Now hit again and you just hit your friend. And now you are banned for a week just because you changed your DPI or in-game settings. I'm going too far with this, but you know what I mean. The recoil mechanic is very well known in modern and old FPS games. It affects the accuracy when you start firing. Now combine that with high sensitivity and yeah, that doesn't sound good. In addition to the weapons attachments like vertical or horizontal grip to limit the recoil movement, having a low sensitivity can significantly improve your aiming. The recoil differs from one gun to another, that is why you have to choose the weapon that has the least recoil at first and gradually try and explore the other ones. This of course depends on a lot of other factors like damage, rate of fire, so choose wisely the weapon that goes with your style, alright? Do you want high damage or high rate of fire? As you may know, if you choose the one with high rate of fire, the damage won't be that great, but you will have more chances to hit your target faster. On the other hand, if you choose the high damage gun, in most cases, it won't have a high rate of fire and its recoil is also very high. But if you're confident that you can hit your target with a couple of shots, then go for that option. Reduced overshooting. In some situations where it's heated 1v1, it is required to make rapid and accurate responses. However, as mentioned before, high sensitivity will lead to overshooting and the player's aim moves past the intended target, so lowering sensitivity helps in these situations. So sometimes you will encounter a very good player who invested a lot of time in a game that forgot how grass looks like and how it feels like, and it happens that they have a high sensitivity and you just can't get a frag because of this guy. This leads us to our next point, which is investing time in getting comfortable with your sensitivity and keeping your eDPI consistent across all of your games. Maintaining consistency in FPS games while aiming is very crucial if you want to get more frags and improve your skills overall, and lowering sensitivity is one way to achieve that. Keeping your eDPI consistent across all of your games helps build your muscle memory and avoid frustrations when switching to another game. An eDPI of 4080 helps many players maintain consistent and precise target tracking. You can easily convert your sensitivity using our tool that was specifically designed to do just that, and it's also 100% free. So try it. And lastly, I want to talk about the most effective way of getting more frags: headshot accuracy. This requires a lot of practice, of course, but you can achieve that easily if you stick to a lower sensitivity. Your finer cursor movement becomes possible, allowing you to focus your aim on the small hitbox that a headshot requires. A lower DPI will allow for the smallest possible movement that is precise enough to aim accurately at small targets. So in conclusion, fine-tuning your sensitivity is always recommended to find the right movement that gets you the most frags. But mastering lower sensitivity is not that easy. It requires a lot of practice and patience. Something else that is overlooked is your mental state. You can be the best player in the world, but your aim will suffer greatly if you're in a bad mood or stressed. So take care of your mental health, as it's as important or even more important than your skills in game. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and push that like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future, and see you next time.